It was awesome. It's every baseball kid's dream to one day get a chance to play in the big leagues, and it was truly a blessing to get that call.
Were you surprised that you went in the fourth round as high as you did? Was that kind of a surprise to you?
A little bit. For like one thing, like there was no really expectations. I didn't really have any expectations. I was just glad to get the call. It was awesome.
Talk a little bit about what Seattle said to you when they called and said that they were interested. How did that conversation go?
Well, they called right before they picked me up and said that they liked me at the spot, but nothing was guaranteed. So it was definitely a surprise, and I was really glad they did it.
What about Seattle? Obviously, it's not a team that a lot of people around here are too familiar with, considering the proximity of where they're located. But you being a baseball guy, I'm assuming you know a little bit about Seattle and kind of a little bit about that organization, just in general of being a baseball fan.
Yeah, I've actually grown up watching every team, just from my uncles and aunts being from everywhere. And I've been to Seattle on vacation one time, so I really liked it. A lot of people say it rains there, so a lot of people probably wouldn't think Myrtle Beach kid can survive up there. But I liked it up there a lot, and I'm excited.
Talk a little bit about how this whole draft thing played out with regards to your final year here at Socastee and knowing what you had in store for the season, and then also knowing that the draft was coming up and the whole situation with Coastal as well, knowing that you signed with them in the fall.
It was crazy at times, but I really just had support from everybody, coaches, teammates, all of them understood, and I really just put my focus on the high school season, so I didn't really worry about all that going on the outside of the field. Really just focused on this year.
Now you signed with Coastal back in the fall. Obviously they're coming off a nice season, but now with the situation where it is, just talk a little bit about how you feel about what your future holds with regards to being a Chanticleer and kind of what you plan on doing with regards to meeting with Coach Gilmore and your folks.
Yeah, I got a little while to like weigh out my options and whatnot, and we're gonna have a family sit down, and we're going to talk with Coastal and Seattle and all that and just weigh everything out. And I know whether I become a Seattle Mariner or whether I become a Chanticleer, that Coach Thomas and Coach Gilmore over there at Coastal will support me no matter what happens.
What was the day like for you with regards to just the support from family and friends?
It was awesome. We were all just kind of hanging around watching the TV and just waiting on the call. And like I said, there was no expectations, so it was awesome.
When you saw your name flash up on that screen, it says Dylan Thompson, Socastee High School, going to Seattle, man, what was that feeling inside like?
It was breathtaking. At the same time, I got all that stress off that's been weighing on me, but at the same time, it's like now you got a job, now the hard work starts.